So welcome back to our next class. So in last class we discussed the first part. Let's have a recap of that. Okay. So as the name suggests, Madam writes the bus. Okay. The author is Balli Kanan. It was a short story, originally published in Tamil in 1982. 1982. So let's have a recap what we read yesterday. Okay. You please. So what is this story about?
The story about adventure.
Now about which person?
Which person? Balli.
Balli. Sit down. So how old is Balli? Can you answer? 8 years. Correct. What is her strongest desire? Good. So how did the desire grow?
By seeing people riding bus.
By seeing the bus actually. So as I told you yesterday, what we see affects us. Whatever we see or listen, everything they affect us. So by seeing the bus regularly, she also grew this desire to ride it, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
The next question is this: can you tell me? So how far was the town from their village?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
6 miles.
6 miles. And what was the time taken by the bus to travel this distance? 45 minutes. Good. So we read up to this. And how did Balli plan? Means what was the timing when she would travel? Yes.
From the 3
And why did she choose that time? Yes.
because her mother did rest in that time.
Yes. Her mother takes rest at that time. Did it? And the next problem was that did she have any work in the town or it was just for fun? Yes. Good. That means our desire actually doesn't have any real reason behind it. We desire many things, but it is not necessary that there should be any real reason behind that. Okay, whatever maybe. So what was the fare? One way fare. Yes.
30 paise.
That means Balli needed total of 60 paise. So we read up to that, isn't it? So we'll now discuss the latter part of the story. Okay. So we have read up to that. The first is the desire. First the desire. One more thing is before it, observation. Observation. Okay. First she observed. She saw the bus. She grew a desire. Now she had a planning. She had a planning. Okay. Then if you have a planning, you need any arrangement, because if you only plan, your work won't be succeed. So you need any arrangement. Means many kind of arrangement: the material arrangement, the mental arrangement, then the public arrangement. If you need people, you need a team. But here there is no team. She is going alone, and it is a very secret journey. It's a very secret journey. Okay, you might have done thousands of secret wars during your childhood. You still are childs. You still are children. Okay, you still are in childhood. Okay, so you might have done, isn't it, many secret things, whatever maybe. So she had the planning. Now she needed the money. Okay, the last part is execution. The last part of your planning is execution. How you would execute your plan, and how did she execute her plan? You'll find very easily. So the planning was, we have read up to this. The planning was that she would travel during 1 to 3 p.m. It was 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. between she would travel, and she had the planning fixed. She got every information. She collected every information. How did she collect the information? Yes,
By asking discrete question to whom
to people who traveled, who used the bus regularly. Okay, she asked many questions. So that means she was very clever. Means she was perfect in her plan. She was perfect in her plan. So as I mentioned before, you will find there are two types of people in our society. The first category of people are winners. Okay, and the second category of people are losers. And what is the difference between them? Okay, you'll find the winners always see a solution to every problem. Winners always see a solution to every problem, and the losers always see a problem in everything. The losers always see a problem, and the winners always see or find a solution to every problem. So you have to answer. You just have to answer me the question: what kind of a person was Balli, whether winner or whether loser? So here you'll find that she got all the information. How did she got the information? You can simply write info. This same meaning. Information means info from passengers. Passengers of the same bus. She had the planning. The timing was from 1 p.m. to. Then the last part of her planning was to collect the money. To collect the fare, bus fare. Okay, it was 30 plus 30 paise. Totally 60 paise. Isn't it? As I asked you yesterday, you got. So it's a nice thing that you all are a bit rich in comparison to kids in our time. Okay, so you now get enough money, and it was difficult for us to get money. Any money now because you get enough money to fulfill all your necessities. Actually, necessities, not dreams here, isn't it? Your dream would be fulfilled now by hard labor, not by money. If you will be given millions of rupees, would you become a doctor? Would you become an engineer? Would you become an officer? No. You will fulfill your dreams just by honest trying. Honest trying. Understand? Your dream won't be fulfilled by money now. Clear? Because your dream is not to wear nice clothes, not to wear nice ornaments. Is it? Is it your dream? Is this the dream of anybody else? No. So you'll find how did she collect the money? You'll find children, she left everything. She had no pleasure. Normally we have a different type of festivals throughout the year, and we normally get a little pocket money from our parents just to show fair, and that was just for food or any type of toys. She had also the same situation. Whatever little money she got, she saved it because she had to travel by the bus. So that means if you have a large dream, to fulfill your large dream, you have to sacrifice the small necessities. If you want to do something big, then you have to sacrifice the little pleasures. Okay, if you sacrifice the little things, you will get a big thing. This was the same case in Balli. Okay, she sacrificed every little pleasure because she had to travel by the bus, and that was her utmost desire. That is why she sacrificed everything. She sacrificed the attraction of, or she registered the attraction of peppermint. It's a type of Peppermint is a type of chocolate was found during that time. Okay, then you'll find toys, then your merry-go-round, etc. Rides, joy rides, that can be called as joy rides. Okay, like your big wheel, the breaking dance, whatever you call them, isn't it? And the merry-go-round. Okay, there are different types of rides. So she registered every interest, that was she registered every attraction that she saw, and she saved every coin. Asked stray coins means, how do we get stray coins? Go and search in your house, you will find at least many coins here and there, isn't it? This happens because normally in our houses people don't bother about these small coins. So 1 rupee coin, 2 rupee coins, or 5 rupee coins you can find anywhere in your house, isn't it? So how we collected some money during our childhood? So our financial condition was not so good, means our family, we all lived in villages, and there were less people who had a permanent job like government jobs or any other source of permanent income. Most of the people were uh, farmers. Most of the people were farmers, and they grew crops, and the problem was that most of them were farmers, and then there were less buyers. So to whom they should sell? Okay, there are more producers and less buyers. Okay, so there was less scope. Now it is as you find that you just grow crops, sell them in the market. Now people are growing crops for what? For selling purpose. Nobody is growing crops for that you call subsistence farming in economics. Subsistence farming means just to grow crops to fulfill our own needs, isn't it? Now this is not subsistence, this is commercial farming. People are now growing each and every kind of crops just to sell them in the market. Okay, and those who find that there is no profit, like 2 days before I found somebody else that he was telling, yes, I spent 26,000 rupees in farming works, and I expect to earn at least 150,000. So now people are wise enough to understand what are they doing, but it was not in the case when we were children. So the way to collect money was just to search in the house if you find any small coins, because during our time the 5 paise, it was the list coin, the 5 paise, 10 paise, 20 paise, 25, 50, 1, 2. There was no coin like 5 rupee. Now look, you can find even coins of 100 rupee. Though it is not common, if you have not seen, that doesn't matter. So 20, 50 and 100 rupee coins are also available in our country now. But during our time it was only up to 2. Means the highest denomination of coin was 2 rupee coin. Okay, so it was not easy to get 1 rupee or 2 rupee coin, but it was very easy to get the 5 paise, the 10 paise, the 20 or 25. 50 paise was not common. It was common for them. The other way of getting money was that during the summer season, we rummaged the sand in the pond. Okay, normally people who took bath there, if any coin slipped from their waist, they did not search it. There are 2 causes. One is that people think that that person is greedy, and the other cause is they did not have such time to search the coins, isn't it? So when it was summer season, during the evening or afternoon hours, when we played there, we took a nice bath and we rummaged all this sand. We had enough time, we were kids, isn't it? So we rummaged there, and we always got some princely sum. Okay, we got many coins, and that day we had a little party among our friend circle. Okay, buying, normally you'll find the delicacies that were available in the shops at that time. Okay, so this was in this way. So this same way, Bolli also collected the money. Bolli also collected the money that was 60 paise. Now she had fulfilled all the arrangements. Now it was the time to execute her plan. So let's discuss this. How did she execute? She got the time when mother, after doing all the household works, when mother took rest, she got the time and took rest, went to take rest.
Yes.
Okay, so now Balli quietly slept the house, slept from the house, and she was on the road. She was on the road, and how did she? Then let's discuss the journey. Okay, so the journey was that you understood all those facts.
Yeah.
Do you want to write them? Do you want to write them? If you want to write them, you can write them. You should copy them because whenever you will see, you will easily explain the facts. Copy them quickly. Yes. Then we will discuss the journey. Pause. Okay. You copied it?
Yes.
Now let's discuss the journey. How did she made the journey? The journey has two parts. The journey has
Two parts.
the upward journey, and the return journey. The same as the downward journey. It has two parts, the upward journey and the return journey. So let's discuss the first part, the upward journey. Okay, journey towards the city. Journey towards the
City.
okay. She just came out of the house and stopped the bus by showing her hand, and the conductor thought that probably some elderly people are coming. Okay, and this is the same way how we stopped buses. We kids are fast, so we run very fast and stopped the bus, and our elders would come, then they would travel. Okay, so the conductor or the bus collector, ticket collector, conductor, whatever you call it, so he thought that some elderly people would come, and he asked, tell whoever is coming, tell him to come or her to come quickly. But now to the conductor's astonishment, Bali answered that nobody is coming. It's me who is traveling now. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now she thought, the conductor thought it's very amusing. Okay. So he wanted to help her, but Bali told, no, don't help me. I can ride myself. Why would you help? Okay, and her attitude now was such. Now you can. Now I think you have understood why the name is written here. Madam rides the bus. Though Balli was very little, she was just 8, but her attitude was just like any grown up. That is why, and the conductor also found the same fact, and he thought that it's very amusing. So just as a joke, so he addressed Balli as madam. Okay, yes, madam, why not? Please welcome. Okay, and now you'll find that normally how we travel, we just travel and we buy our ticket and sit. But actually, Balli, she has collected all the information, and sometimes information can be very problematic. It can also create trouble. Though actually, that is why I always told you that knowledge should always be practical. She collected every information, but she had no practical experience of traveling. That's why while going, she just showed the conductor the paise, the fare, take your fare and now give me my ticket and show me where I am going to sit. So all these facts are really amusing because this was also a new thing for the conductor. Normally you'll find people are how do they behave? They would take very easily, but when the time comes to give, there are different problems. Okay, they create different types of problems. So this was the same, but and this was very strange for the conductor also and every people who were present. Then not many were present, only some of them because it was the afternoon time and less people travel during the afternoon time. Normally people prefer to travel in the morning or either in the evening. Now it has become a very common thing. People travel. There is no time when people do not travel. People travel at any time, isn't it? But it was not the case. So there are less people. So now she sat somewhere and she also asked the conductor, when are you going to give me my ticket? Isn't it? So then you'll find the bus started and as you'll find it was a typical Tamil Nadu. Okay, full of greenery, means on both sides you'll find the green field stretching for miles and miles, and the canals. Most part of Tamil Nadu is well irrigated. Okay, so you'll find the canal and it is also coastal plains. Normally you'll find the coastal plains. So it is well irrigated. So the green fields, and she was happy and it was a new experience for her traveling by bus. She felt that as if the houses and trees are running backward. When we see from a bus or a train, we see like this, that the houses and the road as well as the trees, everything they are running backward. Actually they do not run backward, we are going forward, but that is the relative effect. You can remember Einstein, isn't it? Well, relative. When we go, we feel that others going. Okay, we come and we call that something else is coming, like the house has come. Where has it gone? When you reach house, you call my house has come. Where has it gone? So the correct thing is that we have reached the house, isn't it? Yes. So whatever maybe. So you'll find. So now she was very happy. She saw, and it was a very nice experience for her to see from the window of a bus. And she was standing now. She could not resist herself, and she stood up on the seat. But the conductor was very careful and said, "Madam, when you have given money, why are you standing up there?" Okay. Another fact was that some passengers also, then they got in. Okay, and among them there was a lady who was very repulsive to her. She was chewing the betel leaf and she had very long earlobes. Okay, and she wanted to talk. She asked many questions to Bully. Bully was very disturbed with her. Okay, so she just answered bluntly, "Mind your own business. Mind your own business. I can take care of myself." So she is 8 years old, but she is a madam, isn't it? Yes, because though she is 8, she has all the quality of a matured person. Okay, so now she answered bluntly that, "Mind your own business. I am not interested to." And when the conductor told him that, "Madam, you have paid for your journey, why did you stand up? Please sit down." But she did not sit. She only sat because she had the fear to lose her seat. So she thought that some other will sit down if I will stand. Then she sat there and she saw the most interesting fact was the young cow. Okay, she saw a young cow. Okay, imagine the cow before 50 years. Okay, imagine the cow before 50 years. Because nowadays, how much horn you will push, neither the cows and neither the human beings will leave you on the road. They won't clear the road. Actually, they won't show any reaction to your horns. isn't it? But this was not the case in many years before, decades before, because there were less vehicles on the road. So whenever somebody pushed a horn, the cows they run, and as much as you will push, they would run more and more. This was the same case regarding the young cow. So when the bus driver he pushed the horn, the cow ran more and more, and when the cows ran, probably it's very amazing to see, and Balli was very happy. She laughed and laughed till tears rolled down her cheeks, tears of happiness. Okay, so later she sat down there and they reached the town. She was very happy to see the town. The town has very many types of new things are there, and you'll find like the village and the town. What is the difference between a village and a town? You find village less attractive place. Village is a very less attractive place, and less markets there, less shops there, and the town is full of attractive shops, attractive roads, and everything there is scintillating. Okay, that means amazing. Clear? All the marvelous things can be found in a town. So she was to the town for the first time, and now when they reached it, now another quality you can show, she was self-contented. Okay, she did not get down. Every passenger got down from the bus, and the conductor also requested her to get down, but she did not. And now the conductor asked, "Why did you come here then?" So just Bali asked, "I felt like riding a bus." Her answer was, "I do not have to meet anybody else." Like the woman asked, "Where are you going? Is it right to travel in such a young age, at such a young age?" So whatever may be, now the conductor also asked the same question, "Why did you come to the town then?" And the simple answer was, "I just felt like riding the bus." Now the conductor told, "Then okay, then come and get down, have some snacks or food, whatever you like, or any drink." So she told, "Sorry, I do not have money for those faltu things." Okay, I do not have money for those things. Now the conductor offered a drink. Okay, don't worry, I will pay for it. But Balli denied, "Sorry, I do not want anything. You just take another 30 paise and give me another ticket." Okay, so whatever may be, now the return journey started, and the most interesting fact happened here. That was, now she found the young cow which was full of life, running very fast in front of the bus, and while returning she found the young cow dead. Okay, this is the irony here. Before some time the cow was full with life, now it is dead. Irony means having opposite meanings, like Siachen, you read in class 8. Siachen, the name suggests a place full with wild roses. Actually the place was deadly. The place was deadly. One soldier dies every other day. Okay. So here you will find that all the happiness what Balli felt while in the first part of her journey, she was now very sad. She just stared with gloomy eyes, tears filled her eyes. She was just seeing sadly towards. Now she did not feel any happiness, and all the happiness vanished after seeing the dead cow. And you can see very easily. That is why yesterday I told you in our class there is a contrast between happiness and sadness. Sometimes things which give us pleasure, after some time they give us sorrow. Okay, probably the Lord Buddha observed this before 2500 years ago. That is why he told that desire is the root cause of every sorrow. The root cause of sorrow is desire. Okay, so whatever may be, whether Balli had read about Lord Buddha or not, I don't know, but we have already read. So this is the thing. So now she found the dead cow and her happiness vanished. And there is nothing more happened because she was just very sad and she just returned home. And now her journey passed. So at the first part of her journey, she was very happy, and the latter part of her journey, she was very sad. So here it finishes, and when she came back home, she found mother waking up, and one of her neighbors talking with her mother, and now she also just had a small comment when somebody told that thousands of things happen around us, but we are unknown about them. Now Bolli commented a single yes. Now Bolli commented a single word yes. We actually don't know what is happening around us. And at this, people, the neighbor, she stared surprisingly, and mother also asked, "What did you say?" But to Balli answered nothing, and she just went away. So now this story finishes here. And this story has many themes, and one part of them was irony. I think you understood this. What is irony? What is irony? A situation that has opposite effects. A situation that has opposite effects. Like you will find here, the first part, Balli was very happy, and at the latter part, she was very sad. Okay, so now you'll find that the planning was perfect. The planning was perfect, and she succeeded. Nobody had a little clue what was Balli doing during those 2 hours, isn't it? So she now succeeded in her plan. So I had that question to you. What kind of a person was Balli? Now tell me. I told about two types of person. Yes, tell.
Yes.
Of course, she won and she was successful in her planning. That is why she is a winner. Okay. So your class finishes here. In next class, we will discuss what is the next chapter. What is the next chapter? The poem is
The ceremony of Benares.
The Sermon at Banaras. There is a story, the tale of Custard the dragon. There is a poem, isn't it? It's a ballad. It's a ballad. Okay. Go through it and we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay.